My name is Rachita Sundar, and I lead the Cloud and AI Revenue Finance team at Microsoft. I'm here today to talk to you about our own digital transformation journey at Microsoft and how you can think about the future of finance at your company. If there's one big data prediction that seems almost guaranteed to come true, it's that enterprises will be dealing with more data than ever before. According to the most recent Digital University study conducted by IDC on behalf of Dell, the world's storage systems held 4.4 trillion gigabytes of data at the end of 2013. Given that the volume of data is roughly doubling every 2 years, this means storage systems will contain over 17.6 trillion gigabytes of data in 2018. Much of the data growth is resulting from an important IT trend, like Internet of Things, social media, and the proliferation of mobile devices. Data is now a key strategic business asset. Every device, every customer, every activity, everything that's happening in the world around us is producing incredibly rich data that can help us create new experiences, efficiencies, new business models, and even new innovations. Leveraging this data can be a differentiator for your business. For example, IDC estimates companies that are leaders in using data assets to their advantage will capture 1.6 trillion more in business value than those that lag behind. While data is pervasive, actionable intelligence from data is still elusive. We all want to transform data into intelligent actions and reinvent business processes. To do this, we need to more easily analyze massive amounts of data so we can move from seeing what happened and understanding why it happened to predicting what will happen and ultimately knowing what should I do. And then, can we create an intelligent enterprise with these insights? We at Microsoft faced a similar challenge 4 years ago, where finance functions spent countless hours each reporting period creating static reports with hundreds of pages of dense tables and graphs. After decades of strong growth, Microsoft Finance had developed hundreds of siloed finance reporting systems and tools. An estimated 75% of an analyst's time to prepare for business reviews was to simply gather the data and information from various systems, scrub the numbers, and ensure accurate reporting. These static reports and manual processes limited the value finance could add in being an advisor to the business. 3 years ago, we received executive support to transform the business review process for a mid-year review. We leveraged Azure IaaS and SQL 2016 to build what we call the KPI Lake, which is a unified data platform from which all standard reports and views were built in both Excel and Power BI. The combination of hybrid product strategy for integrated database systems and Microsoft's BI tools have revolutionized the way that we can explore data and get the right insights needed to drive impact in our organizations. Business reviews at that time were transformed from dense tabular views into simpler, more insightful visuals focused on key business themes. This allowed the financial analyst to spend time on using our cloud technology on predictive analysis for better decision-making, such as proactively predicting churn before it happens and helping the business drive actions to minimize it. The teams are now spending most of their time on business decision support, acting as advisors for the business with identifying clear patterns to turn the business around. This transformation was repeated across multiple organizations within the company. Our data science team and field teams have seen 4 key areas in which there are most opportunity. For example, sales and marketing is an area where there is an explosion of non-sensitive customer sentiment and transaction data, which is a perfect match for the scalability of the cloud. In consumer and channel, we're also seeing a tremendous level of demand for personalized offers across retail and financial services, both online and in-store. Cloud offerings can deliver on these scenarios and more. Today, we live in a mobile-first, cloud-first world, and the transformation we are driving across our businesses is designed to enable Microsoft and our customers to thrive in this world. The cloud is where the truth lives today, and in embracing this, we enable this mobile state of being, which is the existing of pervasive source of up-to-date information that moves at the speed of light. The cloud is a great equalizer. It moves computing power to where it can do the most good, keeps data where it can flow most freely, and connects all of us to all of us, enabling new world of capability. In the days to come, it won't simply do those things. It will do far more work on our behalf by understanding where we are, what we're doing, and importantly, why. If you are ready to make that transformation as a finance function or lead that transformation for any of the functions within your company, there's no better time than to start now. The savings opportunities are significant as you modernize your data estate. On-premise costs tend to be driven by heavy capital investments in hardware and investments in data center management. Transitioning your infrastructure as well as your platform to the cloud allows you to manage them at a scale while offloading the burden of managing the hardware, DC costs, and administrative costs. If you already have an enterprise contract with Microsoft, this becomes even more cost-effective with Azure hybrid benefits. As Satya said in his earnings script in Q4, these hybrid use benefits have been sort of a best-kept secret for Microsoft. So we are hoping that as a Microsoft customer, you enjoy these benefits and leverage the advantages Azure has to offer, as the benefits across the entire workload are pretty phenomenal. You can use your existing software commitments today to run the workloads on-prem or in the Azure with significant savings. Azure hybrid use benefits, which are uniquely available on Azure, provides cost savings of up to 58% for SQL managed instance versus SQL on AWS RDS. Said another way, you are paying nearly 2 times for running the same workload on another cloud besides Azure, and you're getting less technical value and benefits as well. In addition, the dual use rights for up to 180 days helps ease your migration and dev test experience and supports your highly virtualized environment. Azure Hybrid Use benefit is available for both Windows Server and SQL Server. In Azure, you pay only for the base virtual machine service utilization. For both Windows and SQL, using hybrid rights allows you to save 55% on the cost of running SQL Server in the cloud. And with various licensing options available to customers today, you can realize up to 80% savings in the cloud compared to purchasing cloud contracts in a pay-as-you-go construct. Like I said before, data is now a key strategic business asset. Every device, every customer, every activity, everything that's happening in the world around us is producing incredibly rich data that can help us create new experiences, drive efficiencies, new business models, and even new inventions. Leveraging this data can be a differentiator for your business. By 2020, 50% of all business analytics software will incorporate prescriptive analytics built on cloud computing functionality. The ask from finance function is going to be able to drive value through forward-looking analytics and predictive insights. Utilizing the power of a hybrid strategy to process and mine data to extract insights to drive action in the future state for finance professionals. Realizing the cost savings while doing is every CFO's dream come true. And that's why we as Microsoft Finance team have supported in developing innovative cost models like Azure Hybrid Benefit. I hope that our learnings as a part of our own finance transformation journey here at Microsoft and the new finance business models we bring will help support your objectives. Please don't hesitate to reach out to your local Microsoft Finance team to learn more about our transformation and how we can apply the learnings to your own. Thank you.